It's time to tie the knot on the accompanying necklace. You've put on all your beads. You've measured it. It's long enough that it can go over your head. You're happy with the arrangement of beads. Here I've arranged my beads by size and color to create a pattern. Remember to slide on your charm before you tie your necklace. You slide on your charm just by putting it through the string like this. Now, tying the knot. Make sure all your beads are on, no spaces in between. Put the 2 strings on your forefinger. Hold the beads with your thumb. As you loop the string around your index finger, if it's long enough, you can put it around 2 fingers. It'll make it a lot easier to tie. Then you want to pull this string through the loop. Take both of them. Make sure you get both. These 2 need to go through the loop. The important part is where your knot placement is. You want your knot to be at the end of the string, right after where those beads end, like this. Before it's too tight, just pull on your string to tighten it. Is my bead in the right place? Yes. It's between the 2 beads. There's no gaps or spaces. Now I can go ahead and proceed with the second knot over top of the first knot. I do that by doing the same thing. I take the 2 strands, I hold my beads between my my index finger and my thumb. I wrap around and pull the 2 strings through. Very important where the knot is placed. I pull the string to place one knot over top of the second one, just to make it stronger. And there it is, a second knot. You can try different types of knots. What I'm going to do is just make sure that I have enough knots that this knot won't fray. So what I've done here is a different type of knot where I just go over, under, pull 1 string through this time, pull. Always make sure the knots are placed on top of each other. I probably want to do this until my knot is about the size of one of the beads so that it blends in. I've just flipped the necklace over to the other side. Now I'm going to do another knot like this. I'm going to look at the size of the bead. It's about the size, the size of the knot is about the size of a bead. This is when I take my glue and all I do is I dab a tiny, tiny, tiny amount, just a tiny drop, right onto my knot to seal it so that it doesn't fray after I cut it. Make sure when it dries to lay it straight to dry. You don't want a kink in your necklace once it's dried. So you want your necklace to hang straight. So that's the reason we're going to let our necklace dry like this. Once our necklace is dry, this glue only takes a few seconds to a couple of minutes to set, depending on the conditions, like how humid it is and how warm it is or cold it is. Once the glue has dried, what you want to do is you want to cut as far down as possible without actually cutting the knot. So you want to grab the 2 string, you want to cut as far down as possible, but leave maybe a millimeter around the knot. See? Just a tiny bit's all you need because we've glued it. Cut, and here is my finished product.